My dog is just about the size of my refrigerator, maybe a foot taller. Juji weighs about 450 to 460 pounds, give or take. When we first got Juji, he was just like any other dog. He was healthy, about 15 pounds, but I had no idea what I was getting myself into. The first year that we had him, everything was completely normal. The vet said he was growing up fine, nothing to be alarmed about. It wasn't until about the second year that there were some red flags. He kept growing out of collars and he could barely fit on the couch, which is a big deal. I couldn't pick him up anymore, and that's when I started realizing something might be up. We went back to the vet. The vet told me he has a condition where there's too much calcium and vitamin D in his bones, causing him to grow at an alarming rate. She said it would not affect his health in any way, but he might be huge. And she was right. As Juji kept growing, I was definitely nervous about how I was going to care for such a huge giant puppy. How was I going to walk him? He was going to be so much stronger than me. Will he stay small enough to at least fit in my house? Luckily, Juji's a pretty good boy and he doesn't pull on the leash. He kind of fits through the front door and everything has really worked out. I think the hardest part of living with Juji is one, cleaning up his poop. You don't even want to know. And two, cleaning up his hair. Everything else is pretty manageable. The best part about living with Juji is he's like a second couch. I always lay on him like a giant beanbag chair. Oh, Juji has no idea how big he is, how giant or different or anything. He still thinks he's a lap dog and begs to be picked up, which is hilarious. Juji's personality is super go with the flow. He's really down for anything and everything. Honestly, he just wants to be wherever I am and always wants to tag along. Most of our time together is spent outside. I am a huge reader, so we usually like finding a quiet place in the middle of nowhere to relax and read a good book. Juji loves hiking so much that we drive out to the mountains all the time. We have to be careful not to go through any tunnels or under bridges, if you know what I mean. But we also just love lounging around the house. So the couch is one of our favorite spots. Since Juji's been in my life, it's been full of so much adventure and laughter. Every day something ridiculous happens, which helps me not to take life so seriously. One morning I woke up not in the best of moods, and then I walked in the living room and I see this 450-pound dog towering over my couch, and I can't help but laugh. He really brightens up my whole world. He just loves life and helps me appreciate the smaller little things, ironically.
Si amas a los animales, suscríbete.